y'all? It's your girl Emily here, and in today's video I'll be talking about the different body types and how to work with them, knowing your reps, sets, rest time, and your intensity. There are 3 different body types. There's ectomorphs, endomorphs, and mesomorphs. Ectomorphs are people who have a long and lean body, usually slimmer on the slimmer side, and they have a faster metabolism. Their pro is that they're good at breaking down carbs and fats for energy, a lot easier than other body types. And their con is it's harder for them to bulk up or build muscle. If you do have this body type, I recommend doing 3 days of strength training and 2 days of low intensity cardio. Strength training is pretty much heavy lifting, and cardio could be like aerobic exercises, for example. As for your diet, I would recommend increasing your protein and your carb intake. Next, we have our endomorphs, and those people are usually the types who have a smooth, rounder body with curves, and most of the fat is in the lower body. The pro is they have a wider bone structure, and their con is they have difficulty with weight shifts, such as losing weight or sometimes gaining weight. If you do have this body type, I recommend doing body weight exercises to start with, and then progress to weight training and to circuit training. Weight training is when you're working with free weights or dumbbells, and circuit training is when you're doing about 5 to 10 exercises and cycling through them with little rest in between. As for your diet, I really recommend avoiding heavy carbs. And by avoiding heavy carbs, I mean like lasagna or heavy pastas or types of grains that aren't really that healthy for you as opposed to other ones. There's always reasons to substitute for different foods. Lastly, we have our mesomorphs. And mesomorphs are people who are naturally muscular with wider shoulders and a smaller waist. Their pro is it's easier for them to gain muscle, and their con is they don't really work out as much. If you do have this body type, I do recommend doing HIIT workouts, weight training, and steady state cardio. HIIT workouts are high intensity interval training, and steady state cardio is cardio you can do for at least 30 minutes continuously, such as running on the treadmill for 30 minutes. And as for your diet, you are lucky enough to be able to metabolize things a lot easier, so good for you, because you can eat anything, but that doesn't mean that you should eat junk food. If you're not sure on what your body type is, that is okay, because you can have a mix of 2 different body types. One thing I want to bring up that's like really important to know is 1 rep maximum, which is the max amount of weight you can lift one time. It's good to know what your 1 rep maximum is and understand what it is, because it helps you kind of break down your weight and help you progress a lot easier in knowing how much to lift for if you want to increase your certain percentage. There are actually calculators online to figure out your 1 rep maximum, so I don't want to give you guys the formulas because it's kind of a lot to remember, and like it's math. I don't want to give you guys math. Now we can talk about what you are exercising to build towards. If you're exercising to build towards general fitness, I recommend doing 8 to 15 reps for 1 to 2 sets and having a break time for 30 to 90 seconds. If you're working out for overall muscular endurance, I recommend doing 12 reps minimum for 2 to 3 sets, having less than 30 seconds of rest, and 60 to 70% of your 1 rep maximum for your intensity. If you're training for hypertrophy, which is building for muscular strength, size, and mass, you would do 6 to 12 reps for 3 to 6 sets, having a 30 to 90 seconds of rest, and doing at least 70 to 80% of your 1 rep maximum for your intensity. If you're doing strength training, which will help you build bone density and mass, you should do less than 6 reps, 2 to 3 sets for 2 to 5 minutes of rest, all done at 80 to 90% of your 1 rep maximum. And lastly, there is power training, which is used to build power and strength and speed. I would recommend doing 1 to 2 reps for your single effort reps, or 3 to 5 reps if you're doing multiple effort reps for 3 to 5 sets, having 2 to 5 minutes of rest, all done at 90% or more of 1 rep maximum. All of these training styles can help you build muscle. How you work out will give you certain types of gains. Let me point this out real quick. Do not overtrain yourself, because overtraining yourself is actually going to lead you to losing your gains. Even though you're constantly pumping and be putting all this on it, you have to realize your muscles gotta rest. They gotta rest before you go back into the battlefield again and take on all those weights and all those exercises. Let your body rest. You want to give yourself at least 72 hours of rest before exercising the same muscle group again. An example is that you worked your legs on Thursday. You wouldn't work out your legs on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. You should give yourself at least 3 days to recover before working out the same muscle group again. These symptoms of overtraining include disturbed sleep, decreased hunger over several days, and an increased resting heart rate. If you do see yourself overtraining, I would really recommend lowering the frequency and intensity of your workouts. A little story about myself when it came to overtraining is I just got done with it. Yes, I got some muscles on the way, but I'm waking up like kind of tired every morning. It's a little hard for me to sleep, and my hunger, I haven't really been eating the best. I've been kind of resorting to not necessarily the best foods. And I just want to say for those folks out there to remember, it's okay to rest. There's no reason why you shouldn't rest. As long as you don't rest too much, you rest maybe 2 to 3 days, then you're good. I really recommend to take your time when it comes to training. I went from working out maybe like 3 days a week to trying to work out 6 days a week and doing like weight training most of those days. It's a lot, and I didn't think it was gonna be a lot on my body until the next couple of days. Remember, it's okay that you don't feel sore after a workout too. As long as you're training, the fact that is that you're pushing yourself. So, be proud of yourself. Try not to overtrain. It's so tiring. My muscles are sad. I'm a little sad. Try not to be sad. Stay happy. Stay training. Let me emphasize this real quick because I know this will probably blow your guys' mind, but getting enough sleep will actually help you with getting more muscles and gains, because what does your body need to do when it's not working out? It needs to rest. And what else are you doing when you're sleeping? You're not really moving, you're resting. So let your body get enough sleep. Let your body take in all the nutrients that it deserves, because if you're just constantly beating up yourself at the gym and you're not letting yourself heal, then once you go back out to the gym, you can't go as hard as you did before. Last thing I want to bring up is your BMI, which is your body mass index. It's really important to know because that is your body fat to lean muscle percentage. And I just want to point that out because everybody's body is different. As much as you can say to yourself, I'm fat, you have to understand that there's a lot more that contributes to your weight than just the fat on your body. There is muscle, there is bones, organs, skin, tissue. Like there's so much more that contributes to your weight. And a fun fact, majority of your body is made of water. So a lot of it could just be water weight, but that doesn't mean that you should lose all of your water weight, because you need that to live. You need water to survive. So don't try going, dehydrating yourself, because it's not gonna help. I hope you guys liked that video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment. And if you're wondering about how to get more into building your workout plan, check out this video over here on how to build a workout plan. And if you're wondering about how to get yourself motivated to work out, because we all know that we need it sometimes, check out this video over here. Other than that, subscribe, leave a like, check out my Facebook and Instagram for a ton of workout videos. Stay different, stay vibrant, and I'll see you guys soon.